I'll tell you right now, I hate social media when it comes to personal injury cases, okay? There's rarely any good that comes out of it. The one thing that it can be good for is a lot of times when we have clients who have been very seriously injured and we want to show a jury or show the defense and then eventually show the jury what their life was like before the accident, photographs and videos are very, very good for that, pre-accident photos and videos. And a lot of people have that on their social media. Hopefully they have it in their phones too, but it can be easier to locate things like that on their social media pages and give them to us that we can use for their case. So that part of it is helpful. One of the first things that we tell clients when we sign them in person and in writing is don't use social media after the accident. Nothing good can come of it. Or I just tell them like, look, if you want to stay on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, it's fine, just don't post anything. Use it to see what your friends are up to. Use it to, everyone scrolls for different things. They get their news, things that make them laugh, sports, entertainment, things like that. Everyone uses it for everything now. But just you don't need to post anything on social media, especially anything related to your case, anything that you're doing while your case is going on. And by that, I'm not telling people to hide anything. Things can get perceived the wrong way. People generally use social media to post about positive things, good things. And it doesn't really tell a full picture of what you're going through when you have a lawsuit going on or post a traumatic accident. It's an unfair prism that people are going to get to look through. It's not a good idea to ever use it while you have a case going on. I had a client who was a teenager. He had a girlfriend and she posted things on her social media. She swore to me up and down that her social media page was private, but the defense got it. I don't know if they just pretended to be somebody and friended her and she accepted it because she just wanted more people following her, or there was another way that they did it, but they did. And I've seen it happen before. I don't know how they do it. I'm not going to speculate that they're doing anything illegal, but I've seen defense attorneys exchange social media photos and videos that they found on our clients, with our clients swearing up and down that it was private, or their family members' accounts were private, or their girlfriends or boyfriends' accounts were private. But they find it. The people I worry about the most, and I hate to be ageist, but young people are worse generally. But it's not limited to young people, I can tell you that. There are companies that they're social media investigators. Some plaintiffs' attorneys hire them to investigate their own clients to see if there's anything in there from the past that they need to be worried about or from the present. Most defense firms and insurance companies now have people like this. That's their whole job, is just to scour the internet and find whatever they can find. When you put something online, it's generally forever, and I've seen it, and it's there. I just think it's better to just quit cold turkey. If you really feel the need to get back on when your case is over, fine. It's not going to help you now. That's another reason why you always counsel people to be straight with you and always tell the truth at their depositions and anytime they're testifying, because God forbid someone says, I can't do this, and then there's a video or a picture of them doing it, then they lied. That's a great way to kill your case. So I always tell people, do what you're gonna do, but just be honest about it. It can come back on you. Many years ago, we tried a case to verdict, and our client, he had sustained some very significant injuries, but he was trying to live his life. He would go to parties, go to picnics and things like that, posting pictures of himself doing these things. At trial, the defense attorney got a picture of him. He wasn't doing anything that he said he couldn't do. He wasn't like doing strenuous labor or lifting something heavy or doing anything like that. He was just at a picnic in the park with his girlfriend having a drink with a big smile on his face. Nothing that caused anybody to say he was like lying about anything, but the defense got the picture, they blew it up like this big and put it on an easel during his testimony facing the jury and said, what are you doing here? Who's that young lady with you? And it wasn't like it proved him out to be not credible or anything like that, but it's just when you're talking to a jury about how bad these injuries are and how negatively it's affected your life, and you're eventually going to be asking them to award compensation to your client for what they're going through, the pain and suffering and loss of enjoyment of life, and they're looking at a picture of you seemingly having a nice time, it might affect their judgment. Like I said before, it's not fair. They don't have a picture of him laying on the couch in a ton of pain at the end of the day after that picnic. It doesn't show that he may have had to stand up a bunch of times and walk around and take pills for his back. Social media doesn't show that. It just shows you smiling with a drink in your hand. You don't want a jury to be presented with only half the story. I just always tell them, tell the truth about everything. If somebody shows you a picture at your deposition and says, is that you? Don't try to say, oh, it's not me, or try to over-explain it. Just say, yeah, that's me. I had a case once many years ago where my client was on video shoveling the front of his walk after a big snowstorm. The case, one of the injuries he sustained in the accident was a back injury. When I showed him the video, we get surveillance video, we show it to the client, and when I showed it to him, he said, yeah, I shoveled that day. I was inside the house. I looked outside, I saw my wife and my young son shoveling, and I'm sitting inside the house, and it drove me crazy. He's like, that's just not the kind of guy that I am. So I went outside and I helped. It was painful while I was doing it, and I was in a lot of pain for hours afterwards, and I had to take medication because I was in a lot of pain. But that's not the part that's on video. So the only way you can really explain it is just to say these pictures and videos don't show the whole story. We don't tell anybody to delete anything. We just tell people whatever's already there stays there. Don't delete anything. Just don't add to it. And if you're not married to your Facebook or your social media account, then just turn it off. Take a break from it. Can't hurt. There are certain people that say, well, my daughter's in her dance recital's coming up, and I have relatives who live in Tennessee and I want them to see. Fine, I guess, but you could also send it to them directly. I just tell people you never know how things are going to be perceived. When you're trying a case, the jury doesn't know you. They're strangers to you. All they're going to know about you is what's in the universe of evidence in that particular case. Usually when you post something, it's not giving the entire story. It's not giving the whole view of what you're going through. A picture of somebody or a video of somebody doing something can be more powerful to a jury than you trying to explain it away afterwards. Don't make the defense case for them. A trial should be a trial, and a case, all the evidence should be fair. And to me, social media is just not fair because it doesn't tell the whole story.